I might have figured out why the reset on the newer style triggers feels and sounds a little less positive, maybe more muted than the older style right here. So when you're pressing the trigger back, essentially it's engaging right there. We're going to reset it by just moving that over a little bit, and this is how it resets. Now pay attention to the slide release right here. The slide release, because it's extended and enlarged, it's keeping almost constant pressure on the trigger bar itself, which I think is deadening some of the sound from the reset. So it's not as pronounced. So here's the reset. And you can watch the slide release. That's the reset. I think a lot of it has to do with it deadening against that metal uh, slide release, the extended slide release. So hard to say what the solution would be. I don't notice if I heard that sound before on the compact version I had, which had the extended slide release for some time in it. So this is the older style. It's reset right now. The slide release is obviously nowhere near it because it's not enlarged. Hard to explain what the issue is, but here we go. Obviously, you can hear that a lot louder. Hard to say what it is. Like I said, I don't remember if I noticed a difference in the sound between this and for a short while I had a compact lower that had that extended release on there, and I don't recall it having a deadening effect to it. Maybe it'll stop after a few hundred rounds. Hard to say. I mean, you could definitely hear the reset. It's just not as pronounced as the older ones are. It's not like 1.0 where it's you're not really hearing or feeling much. It's definitely not like that. But I think that the trigger bar rubbing against that the slide release has something to do with it, which would explain both the 10 millimeters and the 9 millimeters having this quote unquote issue, I guess you could say. But I'll run a few hundred rounds through it probably this next week, and I'll report back.